Shalom. I am Rabbi David, and today I am going to reveal the exact morning sequence that has been used by the wealthiest and most successful Jewish families for thousands of years. Most people wake up completely wrong. They open their eyes, grab their phone, look at the news, check their bank account, and immediately flood their mind with anxiety, stress, and lack. They start their day in a state of deficit. They are already behind before their feet even touch the floor. And then they wonder why they spend the rest of the day chasing money, feeling exhausted, and never quite getting ahead. The ancient wisdom of the Torah teaches us that the first few moments of your day are not just a transition from sleep to waking. They are the spiritual foundation of your entire reality. The morning is the head of the day. Just as the head directs the body, the first actions you take in the morning direct the flow of energy, opportunity, and wealth for the next 24 hours. If you start your day in a state of lack, you will attract lack. But if you start your day using the ancient technology of the Jewish morning ritual, you activate a spiritual magnet that draws abundance directly to you. Today, I am going to show you exactly what to do the moment you open your eyes. I will break down the 3 specific actions that shift your frequency from poverty to wealth. To understand why this works, we have to look at how the sages viewed sleep. In the Talmud, in Tractate Barakot, it is written that sleep is 1/60th of death. When you go to sleep, your soul partially leaves your body and ascends to the spiritual realms. Your physical body rests, but your soul is being renewed. When you wake up, God is actively returning your soul to your body. This is not a biological accident. It is a daily miracle. The Book of Lamentations says that God's mercies are new every morning, and great is His faithfulness. The great commentator Nachmanides explains that the soul is a literal portion of the divine. When God returns your soul to you each morning, He is making an investment in you. He is saying that you have a purpose today that only you can fulfill. If you wake up and immediately start worrying about your bills, you are ignoring the miracle. You are telling the universe that you do not trust the investment that was just made in you. The Jewish morning ritual is designed to do the exact opposite. It is designed to immediately align your consciousness with the source of all wealth before the physical world has a chance to distract you. And for those who are truly serious about accelerating their journey, for a limited time, I am opening the doors to the Torah Millionaire Business School for just $299. This is where I unveil the complete Torah wealth system. It is the full architecture of ancient wisdom applied to modern financial transformation. The doors are closing soon, so check the link in the comments. Let me tell you a story about a man named Nathan. Nathan was a real estate agent who was constantly stressed. He would wake up at 5 in the morning, immediately check his email to see if any deals had fallen through, and then rush out the door with a cup of coffee. He was working incredibly hard, but his income was completely unpredictable. He would have one good month followed by 3 terrible months. He came to me exhausted, asking for a blessing for his business. I told him that a blessing needs a vessel to hold it, and his morning routine was shattering his vessel every single day. I taught him the first step of the ancient morning sequence. The very first thing a Jewish person is commanded to do upon waking, before even getting out of bed, is to say a specific 12-word prayer called the Modeh Ani. It translates to, I gratefully acknowledge you, living and enduring King, for you have graciously returned my soul within me. Great is your faithfulness. I told Nathan to stop touching his phone. I told him that the moment he opened his eyes, he had to lie there and say those words, focusing entirely on the fact that he had been given another day to create value. He thought it was too simple, but he tried it. Within 2 weeks, his entire demeanor changed. He stopped walking into negotiations with desperate, anxious energy. He started walking in with the calm confidence of someone who knows they are already wealthy. That shift in energy changed how clients responded to him. Within 6 months, he closed more deals than he had in the previous 2 years. The power of the Modeh Ani is in its structure. In Hebrew, the prayer begins with the word modeh, which means gratitude or acknowledgement. It does not begin with the name of God. This is highly unusual for a Jewish prayer. The sages explain that we do this because when we first wake up, our hands are not yet spiritually clean enough to say the holy name. But gratitude requires no preparation. Gratitude is the most fundamental posture of the human soul. It is the baseline frequency of abundance. When you start your day with gratitude, you are instantly shifting your frequency from what you lack to what you have. You are declaring that you are already full. Wealth is attracted to fullness. Poverty is attracted to emptiness. If you wake up and think about the money you do not have, the clients who have not called you back, or the bills that are piling up, you are broadcasting emptiness. You are telling the universe that you are a void waiting to be filled, and the universe will respond by giving you more void. But when you wake up and acknowledge the massive gift of your own life, you are broadcasting fullness. You become a magnet for more. Furthermore, the Modeh Ani ends with the phrase, "Great is your faithfulness." This is a profound psychological shift. Most people wake up wondering if they have enough faith in God or the universe to get them through the day. The Jewish morning ritual flips this completely. It reminds you that God has faith in you. By returning your soul to your body, the Creator of the universe is making a statement that you are necessary for the completion of His world today. You are not an accident. You are not a burden. You are a required asset. When you internalize this, your entire approach to business and wealth changes. You stop acting like a beggar hoping for a handout, and you start acting like a trusted partner in a divine enterprise. You walk into your office, your store, or your studio with the absolute certainty that you have value to provide. This is the first action. Before you move, before you check your phone, before you speak to anyone, you must declare your gratitude for the return of your soul and acknowledge the divine faith that has been placed in you. The second action in the ancient sequence is physical. Once you have declared your gratitude, you must immediately wash your hands. In Jewish tradition, this is called netalat yadayim. We keep a cup of water and a basin next to the bed, and we pour water over each hand 3 times. The Talmud in Tractate Shabbat explains that during sleep, a negative spiritual energy, called ruach ra'ah, rests upon the hands. When you wake up, you must wash this energy away before you touch anything. But there is a much deeper Kabbalistic meaning to this practice. Your hands are your instruments of creation. They are how you interact with the physical world. They are how you build, how you write, how you trade, and how you earn. When you wash your hands the moment you wake up, you are not just cleaning them physically. You are purifying your instruments of creation. You are dedicating your actions for the day to a higher purpose. You are washing away the laziness, the greed, and the selfish desires of yesterday and preparing your hands to create true value today. Let me share the story of a woman named Hannah. Hannah owned a small bakery. She loved baking, but she hated the business side of it. She resented having to manage employees, deal with suppliers, and balance the books. She felt that the physical work of running a business was beneath her spiritual nature. She believed that true spirituality was found only in prayer and meditation, not in spreadsheets and payroll. As a result, her bakery was constantly losing money. She was on the verge of bankruptcy when she came to me for guidance. I explained to her the concept of netalat yadayim. I told her that in the Torah, the physical world is not something to be avoided, it is something to be elevated. The Talmud teaches that God desires a dwelling place in the lower realms, meaning right here in the physical, material world. I told her that her hands were holy instruments and that managing her business was just as spiritual as baking the bread. I instructed her to start the hand-washing ritual every morning. I told her that as she poured the water over her hands, she needed to intentionally dedicate them to the work of building her business with integrity and joy. She needed to wash away the resentment she felt toward the financial aspects of her life. This simple physical act completely changed her perspective. It bridged the gap between her spiritual ideals and her material reality. She stopped seeing the accounting and the management as a burden. She started seeing them as the holy work of creating a vessel for abundance. She realized that paying her employees fairly and managing her resources wisely were acts of deep spiritual significance. She brought a new, purified energy to her daily tasks. Her employees noticed the change and became more motivated. Her customers noticed the change in the atmosphere of the bakery. Within a year, she not only saved her business from bankruptcy, but she opened a second location. She realized that wealth comes when you purify your actions and dedicate your hands to creating value in the physical world. The third action in the morning sequence is the setting of intention through study. After gratitude and purification, the mind must be programmed. In the traditional Jewish morning, before a person goes to work, they sit down to study Torah. They do not just read the news or check the stock market. They immerse their mind in eternal wisdom. The book of Psalms says, "Satisfy us in the morning with your loving kindness, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days." The morning is the time when the mind is most receptive. It is a blank slate. If you fill that slate with the chaos and negativity of the world, your day will be chaotic and negative. But if you fill that slate with deep, eternal truths, your day will be grounded and focused. You do not have to be a Torah scholar to apply this principle. The key is to spend the first 15 minutes of your day reading or listening to something that elevates your mind. It could be a book on philosophy, a text on personal growth, or the ancient wisdom of the sages. You must program your mind for success before the world tries to program it for failure. Let me tell you about a man named Caleb. Caleb was a day trader. His entire life was dictated by the chaotic fluctuations of the market. He would wake up, immediately turn on the financial news, and let the panic of the talking heads dictate his mood. He was making money, but he was miserable and his health was failing. He was constantly reacting to the world instead of creating his own reality. I told him about the Jewish principle of morning study. I challenged him to completely ignore the news and the markets for the first hour of his day. Instead, I told him to spend that hour reading the book of Proverbs, which is filled with King Solomon's wisdom on wealth, integrity, and human nature. Caleb was terrified that he would miss a crucial trade, but he agreed to try it. The results were profound. By filling his mind with eternal wisdom instead of temporary panic, he developed a deep sense of emotional detachment from the market. He stopped making impulsive, fear-based trades. He started seeing long-term patterns that he had previously missed because he was too caught up in the daily noise. His profits increased significantly, but more importantly, he regained his peace of mind. He learned that true wealth is not just about making money, it is about mastering your own mind. These three actions, the declaration of gratitude, the purification of the hands, and the programming of the mind, form the ultimate wealth activation sequence. They take less than 20 minutes, but they completely alter the trajectory of your day. When you wake up and immediately acknowledge the gift of your life, you destroy the mindset of lack. When you purify your hands, you dedicate your actions to creating true value. When you program your mind with eternal wisdom, you immunize yourself against the chaos and fear of the world. You step out of your front door not as a victim of circumstance, but as a powerful creator, fully aligned with the divine flow of abundance. The universe responds to the energy you project. If you project desperation, you will attract struggle. But if you project the calm, grounded certainty of someone who has already connected with the source of all wealth, money will naturally find its way to you. It will flow to you because you have created the perfect vessel to receive it. But there is a crucial warning that comes with this ancient technology. You cannot perform these actions mechanically and expect miracles. The Torah teaches that an action without intention is like a body without a soul. If you mumble the words of gratitude while your mind is already stressing about your commute, the sequence will not work. If you wash your hands but immediately go back to scrolling through negative news, you have wasted the purification. The power of this ritual lies in your absolute presence and focus. You must be fully engaged in the moment. You must feel the gratitude in your chest. You must feel the water cleansing your hands. You must let the wisdom of your study penetrate your heart. This requires discipline. It requires you to guard your morning fiercely against the intrusions of the outside world. The wealthiest people I know, the ones who have built lasting, multi-generational wealth, are ruthless about protecting their morning routine. They do not let anyone or anything dictate their energy in those first crucial moments of the day. They understand that the morning is the seed from which the entire day grows. If you plant a seed of anxiety, you will harvest a day of stress. If you plant a seed of gratitude and purpose, you will harvest a day of abundance. I want you to make a commitment right now. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, do not touch your phone. Do not look at the news. Do not think about your problems. Before you even move, say the words, "I gratefully acknowledge you, living and enduring King, for you have graciously returned my soul within me. Great is your faithfulness." Then, wash your hands and dedicate your actions for the day. Finally, spend 15 minutes reading something that elevates your soul. Do this for 30 days and watch how your financial reality begins to shift. Watch how new opportunities appear. Watch how your anxiety disappears. You have the power to dictate the frequency of your life, and it all starts in the first few moments of the morning. Take control of your morning, and you will take control of your wealth. But I want to be very clear about what taking control actually means. It does not mean that every single day will be perfect. It does not mean that you will never face another financial challenge or that every deal you touch will instantly turn to gold. The Torah does not promise a life without friction. What it promises is that when you align your morning with the divine frequency of gratitude and purpose, you will have the spiritual resilience to handle whatever the day throws at you. When a deal falls through, you will not collapse into despair because you have already anchored your identity in something deeper than money. When an unexpected expense arises, you will not panic because you have already acknowledged that the Creator of the universe is your partner. The morning ritual is not a magic spell that makes problems disappear. It is a spiritual armor that makes you unbreakable. It transforms you from a fragile, reactive person into a grounded, proactive creator. And that transformation is the true secret to lasting wealth. Tell me in the comments below if you are ready to commit to this 30-day morning challenge. I read every single comment, and I want to see who is truly ready to transform their life. If this video gave you a new perspective on how to start your day, subscribe to this channel. Next week, I am going to reveal the specific words you must say before you go to sleep to ensure that your wealth grows even while you are resting. Remember, your morning is not just the start of your day, it is the foundation of your destiny. Shalom. And until next time. And if you are truly serious about accelerating your journey and applying these principles at the highest level for a limited time, I am opening the doors to the Torah Millionaire Business School for just $299. This is where I unveil the complete Torah wealth system, the full architecture of ancient wisdom applied to modern financial transformation. The doors are closing soon. The link is in the comments.